Here's another animation that I've just completed. Made the hand lantern out of a glass bead and a little brass half a bead that I've cut in half to make the brass tank at the bottom, and run the 4th hour magnet wires down his arm. I haven't painted him yet or hidden any of this, so you can see what's going on. You can also see his head move. He turns his head, so I've got a nice bit of movement there of about 20, 25, 30 degrees that his head moves. His arm's moving up and down with the hand lantern. Underneath, very simple. I've only got DC power to this. I haven't put a decoder on it just yet, but you can just see just using a 3K resistor that's going up to the hand lantern. The motor has got a little cam on it, and you can see I've got a crank happening with a piece of brass rod that slides up and down to get the head movement, and that's adjustable to as much movement as you want to get. And the little cam, it's just the wire is flexing, going up and down, which is raising the back. In the back of him there, you can see that crank working up and down. How I've hollowed out the back and the 2 wires that are coming up, so you can see the head move and the arm move off that crank. And I've added a little extra wire that I've run down the outside of his leg, just grooved that out with a knife, and glued it in there with some super glue, so you can get some really good a good looking figure when he's finished. I'll cover that back up with a piece of paper, and then once he's painted you won't even see it. Of course, that's the side that you're going to see is the front. So that's the way he'll be looking. The yard man turning his head and waving his arm up and down. If you want to know how all this is done with this lighting and LED stuff, grab hold of my book. It's out by BHI Publications. Lighting with surface mount LEDs. Tells you all about putting the lights on your cabooses, like this caboose down here, and the guy with his arm moving up and down. This is in HO scale, so it's all possible to do this. There's a decoder and a motor inside the caboose, and the firebox flicker. This is the demonstration Blackstone loco I use for my clinics. It's a little bit brighter than normal, but there's guys at the back of the room are going to be able to see this when I'm demonstrating, so hence it's a little bit more. I've got marker lights on the front of this one as well, and another decoder. I put another decoder inside TCS FL4 inside, and these are the other animations that I've got, which I won't turn on now. I want to keep this a bit short. So yeah, that's pretty much what I got to show on the latest one there now. He's pretty neat that way, and keeping this as simple as I can underneath is seeming to work. So when I give him a coat of paint, cover up his back, you can see how simple it is, just using one of these little 12-volt gear reduction motors, and carving out the back, cutting the arm off. I use pencil, lead pencil as a dry lubricant between the 2 plastic parts, and a bit of graphite down the rods working up and down, and that keeps them from picking up. So there you go.